I'm gonna be adopted by the best 67 family ever. I just know it.
Yeah, right. You're just a silly fan. No one is gonna adopt you.
But what he doesn't know is that I'm gonna level up like 67 until someone chooses me. And for that, I need to complete challenges and start doing the 67 dance. And for that, I just need to position myself here and start doing the dance 67. It worked and I evolved into a level 1 baby 67. And with that, I was adopted by my first family.
But this is the worst family.
But I still have all these levels to go through before I can evolve and be adopted. Therefore, let's move on to the next challenge, which is to get 67 blocks. And this is easy. Just need to start breaking these dirt blocks. This will take too long. Breaking it by hand is too slow. I have a better idea. Let me come here and grab some wood. And I'm going to take advantage of having these cobblestones in my inventory and make a stone shovel. And now with this shovel, I will break much faster. Just a few more blocks and that's it. It was 67. And with that, I'm going to evolve into Cadres 67 level 2. I was even adopted by a slightly better family. But that's still not the best family there is.
Ungrateful boy.
I need to improve more to be adopted by the best family. That's why I won't waste any time and I'll move right on to the next challenge, which is adopting dog number 67. To find dog 67, I have to come to a taiga. That's where they usually show up. I'm not in the taiga yet. Look at this biome here in front. It really is a taiga. Let me see if I can find this dog somewhere. Let me see. I'm not finding it anywhere. It is blue, so it will be visible from a distance. Let me see over here. Look right there. There's something blue. My dog 67. I came prepared because I know he likes meat. Here you go, pup. You can eat the meat. So here you go, little dog. You can eat the meat. What is that?
He is mine.
What do you mean, return dog 67? He's mine. I found it first before anyone else. Kai just took my little dog. And the worst part is that I have no idea where he went, and I lost sight of him. Is it dog that way?
No, he's mine.
I heard his voice coming from that direction. I need my little dog back. Kai is so annoying. He's not even a baby like me, so why does he want that dog?
You're really cute. I liked you a lot from now on. You're gonna be called 68.
I definitely lost sight of Kai. I can't find him. But you know what? I don't need to find Kai if he comes to me. If I make a trap chest that punches Kai, I can get the dog back. That's why I'm gonna make a chest here. I just have to do it this way and that's it. But for now, this is just a regular chest. I can open it and store things inside. That's not what I want. I want to make a box that punches Kai in the face. And for that, I need the chest I just crafted and a boxing glove as well. To make this glove, I need iron and red wool. I'm going to start lifting weights. And to get this iron, I'm heading down into a cave. Look, there's one right here and it's actually completely full of dangerous spikes. Let me see if there's any iron around here. Well, there's some beautiful iron there. Let me try to get there carefully so I don't fall and be defeated. I managed to reach the iron. Let me grab them here. 62 is already enough to make the glove, but raw as it is, it's useless. I even found more iron here. I'm gonna take advantage and grab it too. Iron is always useful, but as I said, raw it is useless. I have to melt it. Fortunately, I realized there is a lot of coal here in the cave. I can take some to use as fuel. And I'll also get a bit more stone here. I already have enough. Just turn this into a furnace and put the iron in to smelt. The iron is melted. Now I need the wool and it has to be red. So I'm going to the nearby plain to see if I can find some red sheep. Look from up here. I can see very well. Over there, there's a weird sheep actually. It's a horse. And look in that corner over there, there's another sheep, but it's white. None of these sheep are what I need. Where am I going to find a red sheep? I think I've never even seen that in my life. Wait, I just had an idea. Let me get a bit more wood, and with this wood here, I will make some fences. Now I just need to make a little pen with these fences I made. What if we catch that white sheep? Where did she go? She's up here. Come here, little sheep. I need you. I'm going to put her in the pen so she doesn't run away. Now I need a flower that gives me red dye. But I don't see any red flowers. There's this flower here, but it seems to be brown. That's right. It gives a brown dye. That's not what I need. So I'm going to look for a flower that can give me red dye. This one here will give me blue, and that one ahead will give me white coloring. It seems like on this plane, I'm not going to find the color I need. Good thing I know where I can get it. In that direction, there is a garden with all the flowers in the world. Look, the garden is right here in front. For sure, there will be some red flower here. Look, there's this one, but it gives the orange dye. It's not orange that I want. It's not possible. Not even here in the garden there are red flowers. Oh, what a drag. I will have to try another way. I got red dye. We can try mixing some colors. For example, I can take this gray with orange and it turned yellow. That's not the yellow I want. I need to find the right color that will make orange turn red. Let me mix it with this pink here to see what happens. It turned purple. That's not the purple I want. And it didn't work even with blue dye. I've tried almost everything. The only one I haven't tried is this one. That gives the black dye. What if I put both together? Look, it worked. It turned red. Now I just need to go back to the sheep and paint it red. Look, she's red. All the wool she drops will be red. And since I need 3, I'll cut them one by one. 2 have already come. Now just wait for it to grow again. At any moment, she will eat the grass off the ground and her wool will grow back. Look, you already ate. Now I just need to cut it one more time. And this time 3 came and I have 5, which is more than I needed. Now if I go to the crafting table and place the iron and wool around, I make the glove. And now I can make a trap. I just need to place the chest in the glove and it will work. This chest looks normal, but if you open it while standing in front of it, you'll get punched. The problem is that I have to lure Kai here. I need to find something he likes. I wonder if Kai will like seeds. I can gather a whole bunch of them and make a little trail for him. No, Kai doesn't like seeds because he's afraid of chickens. What can I get for Kai? Over there is a village. Maybe there is something there that Kai wants. I arrived here in the village. Let me see if I find something here. Maybe iron from the iron golem. Don't you see something more valuable? Look, there is a statue with emerald eyes. Emeralds are very valuable in this world. It really happened, silly Kai. So let me climb up here and break this to get the eye. I'm taking the first one for myself. Now I just have to get the second one. All right, now the trick is to turn all of this into minerals. Now that I have the emeralds, I just throw them on the ground to make the trail. Take it right up to the front of the trunk. Now here in the trunk, I'll put up a sign. More emeralds in the chest. There you go. Now we just have to wait for Kai to see this trail of emeralds.
Look, 68. There's an emerald trail right here. It's working
It's working. Kai is heading towards the chest.
And look, there's more emeralds inside the chest. I'll get it, A-I-I.
It worked. Besides attracting Kai, I also defeated him, which means that this little dog can be mine. Let me just grab some meat again, since Kai stole all my meat earlier. It's time to deliver to the dog 67. Look, he liked it. That means I adopted him. And with that, I'll evolve to baby 67 level 3. And I was adopted by an even better family. Look, they are already quite wealthy. But you are still not the best family.
I think you never settle for anything.
I want to be adopted by the best family. And there are still these 3 levels to evolve. That's why I'm moving on to the next challenge, which is to defeat the evil number 67. Wait, but who is this evil number 67? I don't know him. I think I just met him and he's coming my way. I have to run from him. What a strange creature. It's a very ugly child. But I just remembered I need to defeat him if I want to evolve. I'm going to take advantage of the distance I gained. I'm going to use some of the materials I have to make an iron sword. Now with this sword, I'm going to finish off this little kid age 67. Take that. This creature is stronger than I thought. It has already eaten, and I've already hit it with my sword several times. I better run. I only have 2 hearts of life left. I need to distract him and be more prepared. So I have an idea to make him lose sight of me. He is much taller than I am, which means I can move better among the trees. And since he won't be able to follow me, he'll lose sight of me. He already got stuck back there. But I'm not gonna stop running. I'm gonna keep running as fast as I can. Great, I've come pretty far already. Now I need to gear up to defeat that creature. If you look closely, you can see how strong my sword is. Look, it has 6 attack damage. This here is too little. I am going to look for a sword that does more damage. To get this stronger sword, I came to a cave to test other minerals. Since I don't really know which minerals are the strongest, I can already see several ores down here, like iron and gold, which I know are not good. But now I've already started finding some different minerals. Look, there is this orange that is a topaz, and I'm going to test whether its sword is better than mine. Today I came here to make the topaz sword. Let me see. Look, the iron sword has 6 attack points and it has 15. Wow, it's much stronger. But I will still look for more minerals to see if I find a better one. Just look. There is this blue mineral, which is a sapphire. And there's a pink ore. Wow, and it's hard. I will get a lot of ores and make several different swords until I find the best one. There's this one called Espinel. I don't even know what that is. There's even this blue mineral called Grandiorite. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and try to make these 4 swords now. I've already made all the swords, and while that first one I made was 15, this one here is 11. What a piece of crap. I'm just gonna throw it away. It's only 15 too. It's junk. That one with 10 is also bad. But look, this one definitely gives 20. This is the one I'm gonna use. Come here, kid 67. Now I'm ready for you. Take that. No way! He hasn't been defeated yet? How much health does this creature have? But the worst part is that he already left me with only 2 hearts again. What an annoying creature. He is very strong. But even if my sword inflicts 20 damage, it didn't handle him. I will have to get an even more powerful one. And unfortunately, I know who has it. The person who has this sword is Lava Boy, and I've already been to his house to ask for it. Hey, Lava Boy, come here.
But what's all this noise in my house? It's a kid here at 6:30. What are you even doing here at this hour?
I'm going to ask you to lend me your sword. I only have a weak sword.
No, I don't lend my sword to anyone. Now get out of my house before I use it on you.
Better not, that sword is too powerful. She would defeat me with a single strike. Look, I'm watching the little fire at his house. I'm watching him put that huge sword on the armor stand. If I can get the fire out of the house, I can go in and grab that sword for myself. And I already know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to use a throwable fireball. For this, I need these items. I already have the charcoal, but I'm still missing blaze powder and gunpowder. Taking advantage that I have this powerful sword. It's not as strong as Foginho, but it's already strong. I came to the cave to defeat some mobs. I need to find a specific mob, which is the creeper. There were only zombies here, but I'll keep walking to see if I find any different mobs. Look, 2 skeletons just showed up there. Alright, the mobs are already changing. But it's still not the skeleton I want. Get out of here, skeleton, get out of here, all of you. I want the creeper. For him to appear, I have to defeat the mobs to clear the spawn. That way there will be space for the creeper to spawn. Let me check this side here to see if anything has grown. Look, a creeper just spawned down there. I have to defeat him without letting him explode. Good. He has already dropped gunpowder. With this, I already have 2 items to make the fireball, but I'm still missing the most annoying one to get. The next item is harder because I can only get it in the nether. But that's not a problem, because look right here next to me in the same cave, there's already a ruined portal. I just need to grab the obsidians that are here in the chest. Look, there's even the lighter to light it up. And now I complete this portal. Now I just have to light it up. Now here in the nether, I have to find a fortress to locate a blaze spawning area. Let me see if there is any in that direction. No, I'll have to walk further to see if I find it. Hey guys, I finally found it right here, the nether fortress. Now I just have to find the blaze spawn. Let me check this way. Hold on, I can hear their sound. Is there any of them making noise in this direction? That's right, they've already hit me. Doesn't matter, I'll just finish them off with my sword. Great, and I can already get blaze powder. Now it's better to get out of here because I already got everything I needed. Alright, now I just need to make the fireball. I put the blaze powder, gunpowder, and charcoal together, and I can make 3. Actually, I can do even more than that. Alright, now it's time time for some fun. Use the fireballs to make a bunch of noise behind Lava Boy's house. Take that.
Oh gosh, I heard a noise like an explosion. Could it have been a creeper?
He left the house and I saw that he didn't have the sword. Does this mean I can enter his house and go up to the second floor? His sword is here. Look, I can't believe it. Now I just need to get out of here.
Cadres, stop. Give me back my sword.
You want her back, so that's fine.
Ouch!
Wow, this sword is really strong. With her, that child will have no chance at all. All right, now I'm ready for the fight. Take this. I am much stronger now, and this sword of mine deals a lot of damage. Just a few more strikes and it's done. I defeated him. This sword deals 369 damage. And with that, I can evolve to Baby 67 level 4. Now I get a netherite armor. With that, I was adopted by the level 4 family.
Are you satisfied with us now?
Not yet. I want to be adopted by the best family of all. And there are still these 2 levels to evolve. That's why I'm going to the next challenge, which is to build a statue 67. To make this statue 67, I separated some blocks. I'm about to start doing it here. This statue needs to look really nice for me to be able to level up. Let me do it like this. This part I'm doing is from the 6. I'm going to make it nice and round. Great, I already managed to do the 6th one. But the 7 is still missing, and I will do it here next to it. But I-7 will go straight up like this, and now I'll pull to this side. A little to this side, too. And now there is just a little detail here, and on the other side, done. I made a statue 67.
That turned out terrible. It's really ugly.
What is this? Stop it with that. Reverse Cadres stop? Oh no. Oh, Reverse Cadres destroyed my entire sculpture 67. With that, I won't improve.
Of course, it was terrible. It was ruining the view.
Stop being annoying. Now I will have to rebuild. The worst part is that most of the blocks disappeared. Look at this. I only managed to recover 43. With this, I won't be able to redo this construction. I'm going to make the next 67 statue even bigger. Good thing my family is already a bit wealthy and they have plenty of stuff. Let me see where they store the concrete. Look, I think it's here. There's pink, purple. Purple, there is a lot of white, but there is no blue at all. I can't believe the only color I needed and they don't have it. You know what? I'm gonna have to make the blue concrete myself, and it's a good thing there's plenty of white concrete inside this shulker. But I still need the dye to make this strong blue color. And for it, I'll need lapis lazuli. Thankfully, in this world, there is a girl who has several lapis lazuli. Here at the entrance, I already found 2. With this, I'll quickly make all the concrete.
Hey, you intruder! Get out of my mine!
Wow, I didn't know that girl was yours.
It's but my friend and I are mining, so get out of here.
Oh, what an annoying guy. The mine isn't even his. But I don't want to pick a fight with them. So I'm going to ask you to please let me mine here.
Hey, you know we might allow it, but only if you do us a small favor beforehand, all right?
You can talk. Go ahead. I'll do anything.
Whoa, there's a lot of lava getting in our way in this mine. Remove it, and we'll let you mine.
All right, I'll do it. I don't have a bucket to scoop it out, but there's a better way that doesn't need a bucket. I just need to block the source where the lava is coming from. Look, this first flow is coming straight from this block. And if I block it off, the whole thing will stop flowing and completely disappear. They weren't lying. There really is a lot of lava hindering the mining here. Good thing I have plenty of soil to cover all these springs. Let me cover this up, okay? It's already starting to drip. I will be careful on the next one. I have to be careful not to catch fire. All right, I finished another one and now only 2 more to go. This one is that one. With that, I was able to clear all the lava from this entire mine.
Well, you did a good job, man. Now you can mine more here with us.
Wow, thanks. I'm just gonna grab a bit of lapis lazuli to paint some concrete, and I'll leave the rest for you all. Just these ones left and I'm done. I got several packs. That's enough. Now it's just a matter of starting to paint these concrete surfaces with lapis lazuli. First, I make the blue dye, and then I paint concrete. Then I put the dye together with concrete. It worked. We managed to paint all this concrete blue and still had some left over. Great, I'm already ready to rebuild the statue much better than before. I have arrived here at the place and I am going to start building. He will be fine here. Just a few more little details and I'm done with the world's 67th largest statue. Look at that, it turned out perfect. With this, I'm gonna level up to Baby 67 at level 5. Wow, now I am completely made of greed. And with that, I was adopted adopted by the second best family in the world. I have to admit, this family is very good, but still not the best. I want to be adopted by the best of all. That's why I'm going to the final challenge, which is to reach planet 67. This is gonna be easier than you think. My 67 family is very rich. They have a rocket, and I just need to find where that rocket is. They wouldn't have kept it inside the house. Otherwise, it couldn't fly. So I already know. It might be on the second floor. Let me see if it's out here. That's right. It's here. And it's all ready just for me to fly. So all I have to do is get inside it and select planet 67. You've already started hitting me. Look, I'm landing on planet 67. Wow, what a strange planet. There are buildings from 67 scattered everywhere. But with this, I'll be able to upgrade to baby 67 level 6. Now I even get wings to fly. And the best part is that I was adopted by the best family ever. And if you like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to send this video to your best friend. It can't just be to any friend. It has to be the best one. Bye.